So finally, after a month, this movie also starts here in Germany. Why it took it a whole month for a fucking translation? Germany!
Buddy, order fried sauerkraut! Damn you Nazi bastards!
So the story, once upon a time in Hollywood, Leonardo DiCaprio plays the TV star Rick Dalton with his buddy, stunt double Cliff Booth, who is played by Brad Pitt, and both are on a point now in their life where they really don't recognize the industry, the walking around them, and they don't know where to go with that, and they starting to question how relative they are for Hollywood right now, or especially for Brad Pitt's role as a stunt double, when other better stunt doubles or his character stands against him to go farther into Hollywood work, and Rick Dalton starts to ask himself, really, is he really a good actor, or am I just had my high time on TV with the show Bounty Law?
It's official, old buddy. Well, it has been.
Reminds me a little bit of Clint Eastwood's start of acting when he starts in the TV show, and then he goes to the spaghetti westerns of the 60s and became there a big star. But here, really, Rick Dalton doesn't become a big star. He starts to making spaghetti western movies also. There was an idea of Marvin Schwartz, played by Al Pacino, and he told to Leo, you don't want to play all the time in little TV shows, just in opening episodes of every season, and you're playing the bad guy always, and you get kicked or punched, or the people doesn't want to remember you as the bad guy. So go to Italy, make spaghetti westerns. I'm a huge spaghetti western fan, and I loved how they recreating the old posters from Navajo, for example, or the Mercenario or the Ringo movies, and just attach now the face of Leo, and you see in the house of Leo the big villa where he lives in Hollywood, and all the posters. And Brad Pitt's role as Cliff was also amazing. The two main actors in this movie are the best, and Brad Pitt plays more this lay back, cool guy who has the cool lines, who is always the funny one, who is not really scared to get some punches, and he was just amazing. Now I have finally a third favorite movie with Brad Pitt after Bastards and Seven. Margot Robbie played Sharon Tate, and Margot Robbie's, you can say her screen time was not really relevant, or she doesn't done much in the movie, but I think, hey, it's Margot Robbie, it's nice to see her. She's so handsome, she's so beautiful, so she could do everything. I just watching her, and I like that. This is a movie you have definitely to see in theater. I saw it yesterday on a pre-screening in a little small indie cinema here, and it was fantastic alone for the atmosphere. It was a small cinema with a small screen, and it has this old 60s 70s vibes also, and it smells a little just like in the 60s. I have to say, this is the most comedy film of Tarantino. It has this humor, if you love smart awkward black humor, you will enjoy this movie. There are some laughing out loud scenes. I think I was the only one who really laughed loud, or I had the loudest laugh in the cinema. There was a scene that reminds me, or was a nod to some spaghetti western, and I was just ha ha. And you really heard only my laugh. That was kind of cool and awkward in the same time. The production of this movie is just amazing. There was 2 or 3 scenes where he used CGI, but it was necessary. All the rest, from the clothes, from the cars, from the streets, from the cinema, whole sets, whole streets was built to look exactly just like in the 60s. And this is a perfect love letter to the 60s, early 70s movies. And this is the time where Tarantino grown up watching all these movies from the 60s or the spaghetti westerns or the early 70s. You have to expect that. And if you think, if you have now this mind of, oh, there's a line and that has a meaning, but it doesn't go nowhere, I don't like it, or they had to be a big climax, or every sentence, everything the character says, there had to be a meaning. Or this movie is long, or it's a slow burn. I don't like that. You really don't will enjoy this movie. But I have the need to watch it again because I was so curious and alone to see the scenes or the movie posters or the movie references I missed on the first time. So now with the second viewing, I had the better time to watch more details I lost. And for me, it's already the movie of this year. This is a movie. This is the perfect movie why I love films. And Tarantino is a director who really loves films, and everything he does, you see the love letter for films and making films. And this is just like in The Bastards, the cinema again is the main character. Even the small parts in this movie are perfect cast. And you have again the Tarantino pals from Michael Madsen to Bruce Dern to Zoe Bell and Kurt Russell, Timothy Olyphant. Oh boy, oh boy. Damien Lewis plays perfect Steve McQueen. This was also great. Now talk about the soundtrack. And the soundtrack is pure gold for your ears. It has all this 60s rock, dance, punk, not punk, more funk, soul music, and there's a lot of scenes where Brad Pitt just drives through Hollywood and you see different song. And this was, well, this was amazing. I was always smile from one ear to another from the credit opening to the end. The end is so mind blowing. I loved every second of it, and many said this the second third of the movie is a little dry and hard to watch, but I don't think so. If you have characters just watching TV and talking about it, this is like just like a real life situations where you're also watching movies with your pals and you're talking over it. Hey, I can watch every dialogue when it's written from Tarantino. It's amazing. You have dialogues from how beautiful are, from how tasty are burgers, or I don't know, feet massages, and it's stuck into your head. So if you have scenes where someone says, I have to go to the bathroom, or I have diarrhea, you think, oh yeah, this this is awesome, because it's written by Tarantino. So for me, it's an amazing movie. I love everything, every second of it, and it's already my movie of the year, as I said. So, and I'm curious about the director's cut that Tarantino told. That has also 1 hour more. It's a must-go to theaters movie, and I will watch it again because I really loved it. And these are the movies why I love to be a movie nerd, a movie buff nerd, and Tarantino delivered again. But in the scale of Tarantino moves, I don't think he is his best. It's perfect in the middle. For me, it's better than Reservoir Dogs, Death Proof, Jackie Brown, Pulp Fiction, and Kill Bill Volume 2. But I see Kill Bill as a whole movie. But it is weaker than Django, Bastards, and Kill Bill. So it's perfect in the middle for me. But already the best movie this year, so go watch it, have a time, and get a little bit nostalgic, because this is what Tarantino movies are about. Take you back to the past. Yeah, just like the nerd. So thank you all for watching so long, and good night.